Hey guys, and welcome to part 16 of the Resident Evil 4 playthrough, and we are going to begin with a suplex. Booyah!
Booyah!
Right, we're still on the island and we have to make our way because we have to save Ashley.
Why?
Again.
Can't we just leave her? I want to go home. Ada's waiting for me.
This is where they start introducing the lab rats. So
Yeah,
to
that
speak.
right there, the Ganado raising the stun rod early, that's because you were running towards him.
Ah, so they were smart.
Yeah, they'll, again, forward backwards track. If you run towards them, they'll start their attack early. And it will track to hit you sideways or that if you try and run around it, so...
Right, the reason I'm going to go through these caves is behind this barrel of rocks, actually, there's a treasure which is a cat statue.
Yeah.
But as usual, Capcom likes to pad their games and treasures out, so you have to find 3 separate jewels. If I can actually climb it up.
Can you actually jump down onto those spikes by mistake, or...?
No.
That would be hilarious.
Now there's an invisible wall protecting you from that. The Golden Lynx, or as the Golden Panther, so to speak. It's supposed to be some sort of based on religion, I'm guessing.
I think the Egyptians used to worship cats, I believe, as well, so
Aye.
based on that.
Maybe.
The Resident Evil franchise has quite a few BOWs like named after Greek mythology as well, like the Drain Deimos in Resident Evil. The Drain Deimos in Resident Evil 3 is named after the Greek god of terror, Deimos, or is it Deimos?
And then the relatives, the Brain Suckers.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same BOW, only they have another creature on them, I believe.
That's poison.
Oh.
Wow, you gotta love that. Even with a helmet, I still get a headshot. Now, if that was Resident Evil 5, I wouldn't get the headshot.
Our RE6 as well.
Sadler, wait, why did you put these red barrels here? Do your job, soldier, and stand next to the barrels to make your enemy have an easy kill.
Entertain me. Yeah, Michael Gow, the voice actor for Sadler, unfortunately passed away.
That's a different Michael Gow you're talking about. It's not the guy who played Alfred in the original Batman's. It's not. It's someone different. He voiced James Gordon in Arkham Origins. It's a completely different person. But I know what you're talking about. It's not that one who was in the Tim Burton movies.
Yeah, it was just this one, I believe.
Because he passed away before this came out.
I do like his performance as Sadler, though.
Aye. Even though Sadler is technically just a one-time villain.
Yeah.
Right, shoot that barrel. It will insta-kill all the Ganados in fruit as it goes down. But it will... I think it will do high damage or insta-kill you if you're in its path.
One by one, they will fall.
One loses his head.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, BAM!
Well, one mutated, one lost his head, one just disintegrated.
So that is the exact order.
The searchlight, again, it will sum up more reinforcements, so you want to avoid it.
I think they just blew himself up again.
Yep.
I think the reinforcements do stop after a while.
No,
He's killing his own teammates.
He's killing his own troops.
See, folks, these things have no idea how to use dynamite.
That's the point.
He's killing his own men.
I'm surprised he's not blowing himself up yet.
No, don't shoot him, he's helping you.
That's the last of them anyway. That was totally not a reference to the Last of Us game, I swear.
Oh.
That's a mutation.
Mutation!
At least it's not that bullshit where they grab you where they're missing the head.
I've only ever had that happen once in RE5, and it was actually a glitch. A very, very rare glitch that's very hard to replicate. Like, the Ganado was literally grabbing me without a head, and his, like, graphics were slightly glitched up. Where his head's supposed to be, there was, like, slight glitching on the graphics, because there's no head there. And that attack, they need to have
well, usually
head.
it more commonly happens in RE5 where you're playing with someone who doesn't have the best internet, and then you get lag, and then the game fails to represent it.
Yeah, it wasn't any lag or something like that when I saw it in RE5. It's actually just a small glitch. Now, do you get the tactical vest here? Because
no, actually.
Because I don't know if it's available on normal.
It's not available until the very last area of the game, actually.
Because I think on easy difficulty, the merchant would already have it by now.
No, you don't, and no. in this playthrough, which is on normal difficulty, you don't get it till like literally before the final boss. Plus, I don't have enough money for it anyway, so...
Yeah, the tactical vest cuts some of the damage you take from enemies.
At least it's not as stupid as it is in Resident Evil 5, where you have 2 armor slots, but they have to take up 2 inventory spaces.
Takes up your inventory. Ugh, I hate that. That makes playing Heavy Metal Crescent Mercs Reunion a bit harder than usual, because he only has 7 inventory slots because he has the bulletproof vest and the melee vest.
Yeah, but give him credit, he has the Gatling gun with that box, he can get grabbed from behind.
Yeah, he's also one of the hardest characters to master though, just because of his playstyle that you need to adapt.
He only has the Gatling gun and the stun rod.
Like, I've seen all the professional videos where people, like, I don't know how they do it, the timing on it, they shoot once with a Gatling gun, they stun the Mudgenie, and then they just let load with the stun rod. It's insane. They like switch between the two constantly. It's crazy how they do it.
Well, that's what you get for a lot of practice.
Yeah, I've seen them also get full combos with Heavy Metal Chris solo on stages that I have never once been able to get full combo on, even in duo, like Missile Area.
It won't.
And of course it's locked because it's fucking Resident Evil.
Yes, you must find the key.
Ooh.
Send this to me. Oh, I think this is where we introduced to the Burning Man, actually.
Oh,
not this guy. But later in this lab, there's it's one of these incendiary rooms where, just to give you a jump scare, one of them bursts out.
No knife for you.
Well, I thought I was trying my best to save some ammunition, so...
Too bad. And of course some
Was that a fucking mutation?
Yeah.
Just couldn't get any better,
wasted all that time knifing, and then you have to go swipe, and then it's like, nope.
Hey, at least I saved bullets. For now.
Yeah, but you had to use a healing item. And is that treasure I see over there?
That is a container, actually, but I'm not sure if it just contains a treasure or shotgun shells.
Shotgun
Perfect timing.
If that were RE5, it would have a weapon.
Yeah, probably.
Do you get the optional cutscene where Leon tries to contact?
We'll see. I think this is the Burning Man. Yep, in this room, right here.
Jump scare! Boogie, 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 boogie. There's a zombie like that in Zero as well. In the train.
Or that mod where, there's in RE5 the toilet cabinet and someone put Wesker in it.
Yeah, fluffy quack.
Found you! Let me clarify something for you, Chris. You bitch!
Yeah, it's just a hilarious video where he puts all of the main bosses and...
This guy.
This motherfucker on professional difficulty. With... Andrew doesn't have his health completely maxed out yet, but with maxed out health, this guy can kill you in 2 shots.
In professional.
Yeah. And he swings the hammer just like the hatchets. Like the Ganados who have the hatchets. And he's got fucking armor.
I don't know I don't know why he's wearing Kano's mask though. From Mortal Kombat.
Watch your tongue or I'll have it.
No mask, no breathing. And as you can barely hear in the distance, Ashley's screaming for us again.
No, the actual reason we're here is to pilfer all their items. We're leaving Ashley behind. Leon's had enough.
Again, why is it with you in these wooden shields? You saw it right there. Not even close range, they disintegrate with 1 shotgun pellet.
Bloodborne is even funnier because you can actually get a wooden shield in that game, but it's literally one of those items that's no use whatsoever.
Oh.
What did we learn from the last guy?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Or at least it's not a Type B. Imagine that was some shit. The moment it mutates as it's falling to the ground, it bites my head.
Yeah, I don't think the island Ganados can mutate into Type B though, so...
Oh, so the Type B is only in the castle?
Yeah.
I thought they were just random. And again, like before, years ago, I thought this spider, once it detaches, it had an insta-kill.
Hey there, Leon, I just want to give you a hug.
Here's the first stone. The Breadstone of Faith. This is for the cat statue.
Meow. Non-cert Markiplier. Meow, bitch. That's one of his best videos.
He's recently done another one, actually, and it's all cows now.
Does he do the moo, bitch?
Yes.
Ashley.
Yes, smack the door. I'm sure it will break down. Are you smacking my door?
See, Leon, this is why I should have given her at least a gun.
Celebrity Big Brother's on. Turn that shit off. Day 27, 10:09 p.m. Leon S. Kennedy is still on the loose for Ashley Graham. And this is your map. That big red dot is where your Ashley is.
Yeah.
Basically, the way the map is, if it's red, it's an area of not explored. If it's white, it means you've been in that room. Alternatively, what you can buy from the merchant, which I do not buy, is treasure maps, where there'll be white stars that indicate it's a treasure there that you can pick up and use for money. But since I know where most of them are, I don't bother.
Yeah, you don't need it. And the merchant's angry at you for looking up the strategy guides.
Oh, here's a little Kaizo trap, actually. Well, there's a merchant back here, actually. But later on, there's going to be... It's a puzzle where you have to kill the dynamite but from the door, but it keeps opening and closing.
Oh, so merchant can get killed here?
No, it's one of those where if you move forward, the door won't open, so you have to keep yourself a distance. The merchant can't get killed here now, because he's safe. He's protected by plot. For now. But this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you have to detonate the dynamite the instant these guys throw it.
And if you move forward...
What? They survived?
Yeah, and if you move forward, the door will close on you. And that's a gauntlet. Now they're dead.
Yeah, now the door...
All I had to do is just shoot his pocket, and that was it.
That's where his extra dynamite was.
Round 2, crossbows.
Oh, the crossbows have had your number for quite a
Where's
playthrough.
Where's Negan? Where's their Lieutenant Negan?
It's gonna be Pete.
No. What was it? What was his name again in Walking Dead? The one that used... Is it Negan?
Yeah, the baseball bat.
No, I'm talking about the one that uses the crossbow.
Daryl
Dixon. That's what it is.
He's the only character that's not in the comics as well. He was created just for the show.
And that's it. Round 2. You got some ammo. Oh, one survived.
And he's not happy. No, he's behind you. Yeah.
There he is. Shotgun to the head. Swiping his balls. Look at that, he's getting up like it's nothing.
Well, it's almost like he's infected with a very durable parasite. And is it just me or is there no music here?
Yeah, there's no music playing in this.
Kind of bland, I would say, actually.
It only plays music when there's enemies on the screen.
Yeah, but...
Oh, I think this is the next area.
I think that's just one small critique of these sorts of areas. There's no music. Now there is.
Now there is, because we're going to be introduced to the most terrifying enemy in this game. The Regenerators.
That's a funny way to spell Dr. Salvador. But
no, these creatures are an absolute menace.
Yeah.
But one thing, you cannot shoot their limbs because the only way to kill them is to use an infrared scope on your sniper rifle so you can kill the parasites within their bodies.
Yeah, these things were infected. Were they even human to start off with?
Yeah, obviously they've got to be human because they've got a humanoid appearance.
You missed that box. Go back for the box, Klepto. Yay! But yeah, the new BOW. That's a really odd place to put that. Was that Glenn's watch from
Probably.
Walking Dead? But yeah, these BOWs we're about to face are Regenerators. I think they're spelled Regenerators in the official spelling. That's kind of weird, actually. But these things have a incredibly durable parasite inside of them that gives them insane regenerative abilities. So
even if you shoot the arm or the leg or the heads off, they will still be a menace, but they can regenerate them back.
It's possible to kill them without their infrared scope, but you have to deal so much damage to them that why would you would waste so much ammo doing that? It's pointless.
Aye. And the noise they make. There it is right there. This is probably one of the most terrifying creatures they've ever created.
This one's not up yet, but we'll get up soon.
How about this for an operating door puzzle?
I can imagine you just have game facts on standby here.
No, this is pretty easy. You just gotta make sure that all those lines meet the bottom.
Yeah. And
that's it. This is the worst security for a door ever.
But whenever I'm get to the puzzles of the game, though, I just have a guide handy just to get it out of the way because I don't like being stuck on puzzles like this. I get why they're there, but I did not use a guide in this playthrough. Yeah. That'd be cheating. This is Lewis's memo explaining about the Regenerators. Ah, they're spelt generators here. Are they spelt Regenerators on the wiki?
I think so. It's one of those things where they're spelled one way in a game and in the official wiki they're different.
Yeah, because the official strategy guide refers to them as theirs as well.
Basically, it's just telling you what the regenerators are. And I don't know what the fuck that thing is.
I think it's someone being infected with a parasite.
And I think, why is the parasite not moving?
Probably could. Might be deep.
And there's the regenerator free. Run, run, run. Because I'm not gonna bother taking them on just yet until I get that infrared scope.
No, the regenerators have basic forms of attack.
Wait, listen to that. That noise they make. Because there's one right at the corner.
Can these ones stretch their arms as well?
I think so, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm just trying to get right past it.
Good. These things will... They don't have any sort of ranged attacks until the later versions that we'll see. But these enemies will just basically lump towards you. And they have a grab attack where they go full Dracula on you and start biting your neck. And don't blow their legs off either, because... I found out the hard way that even when they're lying down with only one leg, they can jump up and Dracula you.
Yeah, they can.
That scared the shit out of me.
That's what's terrifying, yeah.
And if you get killed by the grab attack where they bite you, Leon like pulls away and falls to the ground, bleeding profusely from the neck.
So now we're in the refrigerator room. We turned off the what do you call it? The cold steam, what they used to like what supermarkets use to keep the milk
freezer?
and all that. The freezer.
You're overthinking it.
Anyway, we turn the freezer off and we get the infrared scope, and now we can kill these regenerators. They have about 4 parasites on their bodies. You shoot all 4 of them, the top half of their bodies will explode.
Yeah. So
combine the infrared scope with the sniper rifle, and we're ready to go.
Yeah. If it doesn't use its if it doesn't use its grab range, it will at the right range. If it doesn't try to grab you when it gets close, it has another attack where it will slam you into the ground with its arm. This game contains use of explosive violence.
Yeah, I celebrate by swiping the air again. Traditional game logic: you cannot go on until the enemies are defeated.
I feel so bad for anyone who's like got all who is playing like maybe RE2 or 3 and then they don't have any weapons with them for just a little bit because they're going back through an area that they know they won't be going through, and then they get curiosity gets the better of them. They go through another door. Oh, boss fight, and they don't have their weapons because you need to have a weapon equipped in the classic games to attack anything.
Well, at least these regenerators don't run, they only walk at a slower pace. Sometimes, actually, when you shoot the parasites, actually, they don't explode, but that only really need to do is just shoot them a couple more times and they will explode.
Yeah, again.
Because the parasites are the key of its regeneration.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for this to open the door, and shoot. And close the door again.
Have you seen that GIF online where... we'll get to it later, but there's a door you can pull a lever on that goes up and down. There's a GIF online where there's a... I think it's either the Iron Maiden or the Regenerator behind it, and as soon as the guy sees the Regenerator's feet, he instantly closes the door immediately, and the text on the GIF is like, nope.
What, Iron Maiden, the band?
No, not quite. Yeah, we'll see a stronger version of the Regenerators that are constant.
Which, I'll be honest, I think it kind of gets rid of a whole scary factor. They made, like, they designed one enemy that's terrifying, and then they completely fuck up by giving it spikes.
Well, when that enemy can reach across the entire room with stretchy arms to grab you and impale you with its spikes, I think some of the fear is still intact.
Oh, this is the most amazing part ever. It's the crane game from Toy Story 2. Toy Story.
Mario Party.
The claw. It's like they're not even trying. Look at their preferred excuse to try and hide from it.
You get 3 uses of this crane before it's shut off. So.
Like, and is it going to clip right through him? Am I going to pick him up?
Yay!
Yep. Oh no!
If you miss any, that still counts as a use.
But it's still funny though. It's like, oh, we must hide from the crane. Oh no, it's above our heads.
Yeah, I see you went for that one because it's easier to actually see if you're going to grab him. And you still missed! Insert the slow clap speech from Handsome Jack here.
Or GLaDOS' clap. Oh good, my slow clap processor is still working. But at this point they're going to realise you're in the control room.
Why didn't they just do that in the first place?
Well, they're not the well, as we saw from the early part, where they were able to kill their own troops with their men. They're not really the brightest of soldiers.
Oh man.
And it's a waste dump. Of course it is.
Gee, whatever led you to that conclusion, Leon?
Maybe he's never seen one in his life. That's probably why.
The man's how many years old in this game?
He's supposed to be in his late 20s, I think.
How old was he in RE2 actually? Was he at least 20?
At least 20, something like that. Early 20s.
Because Claire was only 18 in RE2.
Mm-hmm. This is probably one of my favourite music pieces in the game, actually. This music piece that's
this
playing
plays
right
in
here.
some of the trailers for the game as well, like on the menu of the game. And now you might want to combine your hair. You klepto.
Says the man who's a trophy hunter, even if it's a bad game.
No, Godzilla, that was a one-time thing I did just to annoy Andrew.
Let's say Godzilla, Ride to Hell, Retribution.
I haven't platinumed Ride to Hell Retribution yet.
Oh, you would have.
No, I will one day just to troll you. But until then...
Oh, great, two of them. Leon, watch out! 2 Ganos are after you! Whoa.
Yeah, that right there, they attack. Oh, that'd be some bullshit if you could, the shot actually hit Ashley. I don't even know if you can accidentally shoot her here.
I don't think so.
Do you get a cutscene here if you interact with it, or?
No.
No.
It should just stop screaming. It's a shut off button, that's what it is.
Turn her off. Off, on. Off, on.
Right, now we have to find the lock, which is further down along this alleyway here. But this is where, as Steven mentioned, we're going to be introduced to the Iron Maidens, which are basically the same as Regenerators, except they have spikes which can spike all the way across the room.
Kind of like the Bandersnatch in Code Veronica.
And I believe one of the attacks is that they pull Leon towards their spikes, which I believe is an insta-kill.
I think it's just very high damage, where they'll grab you with their arms and then pull you towards them and impale you on them. And and as we just saw, these guys are packing stun rods now.
Yep. But there's still no match for the beauty of the hand grenade. So this is probably...
Oh, that was bullshit.
Aye. You know, judging from all these x-rays and whiteboards, this is probably where Lewis did all his research for the Parasite.
I think it was, actually. Because, yeah, we just barely avoided that. Because there was that note you found earlier.
I like how you instantly switched back conversations there. It's like Elliot and L.A. Noire and SGB. Ooh, Nixon.
Jesus Christ, that thing's taking forever to kill.
Fucking hell.
Hey! You might want to turn around now.
Stop it, Desby, I should turn it down. I like how they just fall flat on their arse when you shoot them in the knee. At least in RE5 they give you more melee options for when you stun the enemy, because in here you're only limited to just 2.
They also have more animations for the Majini when they fall on their ass. Like there's one where they like just fall flat on their face and roll around for a bit after running. It's hilarious. You know the one where they just go down.
Or it's Colin's favourite, where they do that little twirl in the air, where it's like they slipped on a banana skin. Or Lee from Walking Dead. Whoop.
Oh, he's literally standing still on a blood pile and still manages to slip on it. I think there's a yellow herb somewhere here.
No, just a grenade. Moving on.
Boxes! Hide in the box.
We're not playing Metal Gear Solid. How'd you like that? A convenient typewriter in a lonely room.
What? We go, what? No save room music in a room with a typewriter? What is this?
Here's the Iron Maiden's headquarters. And this actually took me a little bit longer than I expected, or things did not go the way I wanted it to go. And I got scared a bit. Mainly because I'm used to dealing with these creatures a certain way, but that certain way did not happen this time. And they have a larger mouth this time.
Yeah. And they have more parasites as well, I think.
There's one on its back, actually. You have to shoot the leg and get it to fall, and then shoot the parasite on its back.
They're not as dangerous when they're on the ground, because the only thing they can do is extend their spikes back. Can they still bite you?
Oh, you'll see. This is where it starts to go wrong, and I get scared because it's sliding across towards me. I'm like, fuck,
No, what's that thing they do in Call of Duty with snaking?
Right. Look, watch this. And I think I'm safe. I turn around. Holy shit! So I'm like, fuck it, I'm loading and unloading it. It'll blow up eventually.
Yeah, that right there is what I was talking about. Yeah, if you deal so much damage to it all at once, then... But again, that requires a lot of ammo to do.
But that's the way you're supposed to do it. You kill the 4 parasites on its back, shoot its leg so that it falls, and then get the one that's on its back of its leg. And then it should blow up, but as you saw, I failed.
Yeah. Because... Folks, the rifles, while they hit multiple enemies, when it comes to the regenerators, you won't be able to hit the parasite in the back by shooting through the front with the rifle. It doesn't work like that for them.
Well, at least I get some free healings for breaking all the glass.
No, okay. Leon, you cannot kill the air.
I was trying to break the glass.
No, I was trying to kill the air.
Right. As I raid through this laboratory, we'll see you in the next part, folks.